Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you, they bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start today's morning show. So when I know say the show they come late, so the reason it's coming late is because I don't just want the rush come outside. I want the I want to look for better news. Because what's the point of rushing, doing early and nothing tangible? And still the repetition of the same things we will know before. So that's why I say make I just these days I dey calm down now. And now at least we don't get some clarity from Bruce for this Gyokeres. Let's proceed. Now, cut off side just put out an exclusive report. You get it never reach up to 10 minutes when they put out this report. Now Mark Bruce will be one of the journalists of Cut Off Side. In fact, he's the editor-in-chief because when you look at his page, for those who don't know Mark Bruce, because just for context, he's the editor-in-chief of Cut Off Side. So the number one transfer news site, delivering stories and making sense of football transfer markets. Let's go back to the story. Now, Baba Conde explains says Sporting Lisbon don't increase their price. They are very, very angry with Gyokeres. In fact, this time now wickedness. Now I see them now. They want a situation whereby the same thing when Napoli do Osimhen, you will not get your desired move. Instead, you go highest either you stay here or you will go on loan to one cheap packer place. You will not get your now. What if they won't do the guy because they are not happy with him? Instead, no, they're happy with them. Now, when you look how the report was put out, so exclusive, latest on Gyokeres from Mark Bruce. Yes. Now, Sporting Lisbon wants 100 million euros. Clubs will not pay that. Nobody want to pay it. Player representatives want at least Sporting Lisbon to accept 75 million agreement with Sporting. Arsenal and Manchester United still in the race plus money more. Now, when you click the link and go to the story, you can find the story. You can see whether they explain the thing. Gyokeres agents are looking to get him a 75 million euros transfer. They say they try to discuss with Sporting, say we could not bring this price down. Even the 75 million is not the gentleman agreement. The gentleman agreement was 60 million and 10 million in add-ons. And you know, say add-ons, they come with some kind of performance-related incentives. So, okay, if you help us win Champions League, we'll give you extra 10 million. If you help us win the league, we'll give you extra 10 million. So the add-ons, no, they guaranteed, but the 60 million, they guaranteed. That 60 million euros is like maybe 50 million pounds or thereabout. It's something everybody can afford. But them don't carry the price, go high, since they couldn't get the bidding war. The price only confirmed now because Cut Off Side say they got this information from sources close to the situation. When you go through the entirety of the reports, Victor Gyokeres transfer saga continues to prove a complicated one, but Cut Off Side have received new information on the situation this morning, that's today. There have been mixed reports on whether or not Arsenal are now prioritizing Gyokeres over Benjamin Sesko and whether or not Manchester United are still in the race. Now, the guy, they talk about the player, let's go to the next slide, man of Born with all this one. Now, Sporting Lisbon clearly feel they have a truly world-class talent on their hands, and sources close to the situation have informed Cut Off Side that they've raised the asking price to 100 million euros, which is about 85 million or 86 million pounds. We also have it confirmed to us by multiple well-connected figures in the industry that interested clubs will not pay that money, and likely not anything close to that. Gyokeres and his own representatives are also not happy and hope to be able to push Sporting into accepting at least something like 75 million. Even the 75 million is still higher than the previously agreed price of 60 plus 10. So now this is the way that the place where the situation did for now. Now, the current talk say latest info on 75 million arrive. Okay, now the thumbnail of the particular story. So now we get the issue there now, which is why when you look forward, other reports like Transfer News Live, they talk say Arsenal turn to proven Premier League striker. Arsenal feel Victor Gyokeres is too high, the fee. Benjamin Sesko, as of now, there has been no progress. So with this new information, I don't really know, because every club get budgets. But many Arsenal fans will say, why don't you just pay the money? But I don't just know as I did like this, because I as much as I'm trying to see it from the POV of the Arsenal fans, Yusuf will be fan. Also try and see it from the POV of the administrators that this is looking like fraud. It's looking like cheating. How do you promise us that, okay, see the amount you go take, you can't carry that amount go there, you can't tell us now, say no be so again, say because the club they fight with the striker, now we can't suffer and they can't punish us. So what could they watch whether anybody go there, go be the bigger man and go and trigger that money, because at least now we don't get clarity for where Gyokeres deal stand. Now let's say we don't know what they happen there, although we know say the gentleman agreement also they affect Sesco, but like what did they saw they go. So we'll just proceed. Now, people like Talk Sports, when they analyze, when they talk, say, if Arsenal, like what they call themselves, Darren Ambrose, they talk, say, if Arsenal sign Chris Wood, say the guy will be the ideal striker for Arsenal next season, say the guy scored 34 goals in the last 2 seasons, he can score goals, if Arsenal create chance for him, go score, like, analyzing different things. People forget that the way Chris Wood they play for Nottingham Forest, nobody did gang mark him. If that guy come as he go struggle. That's what I personally think. He go struggle because number one is not even skillful. You get, so he go struggle. Like I said, he miss chances. He go struggle personally. That's what I believe. But based on the height, he go give us that target man vibe. But say personally, I don't know you if you feel say maybe okay. And apart from that, it's like maybe 33 or 34. I don't even remember. 33 or 34. So I don't think that's the ideal person we're supposed to look for. Why is it even in the conversation in the first place? I don't even understand. So Fabrizio Romano, when they give us fresh updates on Matthew Skelly, because say Arsenal maintain their confidence, optimism to get Matthew Skelly new deal done, as talks are already at advanced stages. Now, Arsenal no dey worried at all about Real Madrid or anything. They expected the guy go stay. I mean, I don't talk before. This guy no fit come off for Arsenal. He love Arsenal like mad with his whole heart. So there's no way he go come betray us like that. Now, when you look at what PSG did to Atletico Madrid in the Club World Cup, when they knocked them 4-0, El Cholo, maybe Diego Simeone, he can't give excuse. He can't talk say the reason why that happen like that now because PSG have so much money to spend in recruitment where Atletico Madrid no fit. For example, he say when Luis Enrique needed help on the left wing, or the left wing no dey bite, and they need to activate that left wing, they spent 70 million euros in January to sign someone, and that is Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. But see them, he does not have that luxury, and that's part of the thing when they talk say you cannot compare people like PSG because they don't have anything like PSR restricting them. Even the La Liga I don't think they have PSR there. They can spend anyhow they like, but just that Atletico Madrid know they generate much revenue probably the way PSG generates, or the owners of PSG they put in more money, they pump in more money, invest more money into the club compared to the owners of Atletico Madrid. So I think that's going to be the most simplest explanation for the scenario. Now, Sky Sports, in fact, this story was supposed to be the thumbnail. It's supposed to be the story of the day. But when I can't see that breaking news from Cut Offside, I'm going to say, no, make I use that one. This one, they say, Sky Sports, the report say, Arsenal to make fresh bid to tempt Oli Watkins from Aston Villa, because Arsenal really obviously everybody knows Arsenal like the guy. The guy said like Arsenal. In fact, in the Arsenal fan, in the entire family, an Arsenal fan. So they always talk and say it go be dream to play for Arsenal. So Sky Sports, I say, well, Arsenal will go for them now. In fact, when you go down the Sky Sports paper talk page, we see where they say, well, Watkins has made no secret of his love for Arsenal, and it now seems as though he wants to make a fresh attempt to sign the England striker after failing to do so in January. Now, Arsenal are staging their own beauty pageant as they are actively pursuing deals for both Gyokeres and Benjamin Sesko. Lastly, Arsenal have no intentions in cashing in on Ricardo Calafiori this summer as they will sanction an exit for Zinchenko, with AC Milan cutting the former Manchester City star. Coming to Oli Watkins, I know say the interest has been there. In fact, the only 3 names we don't mention like consistently na Sesko, Gyokeres, Watkins. Sesko's Gyokeres, Watkins. So now people wey Arsenal they pursue, but people just dey watch. If na the Watkins, more carry and put that inside the bag. They more going to look for another, because a bird at hand is worth more than 1 billion in the bush. So if na the Watkins when I carry am, I don't see that no be the main man. When I sign am, keep am one side. They more dey pursue another one. I will TV they look, but what just the watch? I don't say last we will sign one, but if God forbid, so we don't come get Sesko, we don't come get Gyokeres, When I dare go bad, oh, hey, I dare go bad. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I think the same story. TBR, they're also saying that £40 million startings, Arsenal are perfect after holding talks, and their Bertha is ready to make a bid. So Jorrel Hato, when they play for Ajax, so the guy really like Arsenal. Again, talking because TBR Football reported previously reported that Liverpool were keen on Hato. Liverpool they interested, Chelsea they interested. However, Liverpool interest is not as advanced at this point. Even our slot side can't be entirely ruled out. But on his part, Hato believes Arsenal to be the near perfect destination for this next step. The 19-year-old has already played 111 times for Ajax or more, Ajax senior team. Wow. So more just to watch. Nothing is decided at the moment. Arsenal like him, Chelsea like him. So more just to watch and see how things going for. I think they're taking this story. Don't need to come and repeat it. So then knock it up. Let's come and read 4-0. Now, the London Evening Standard only let us know say Arsenal don't make Williams offer. Now, the future of Nico Williams has been discussed in today's edition of The Sports, will be one of the Spanish publications. The winger has been linked to the move to Arsenal, but he said to be keen to join Barcelona instead, so he puts Barcelona as in priority. Arsenal offer him €9 million net after tax. €9 million, which is about £7.6 million, something Barcelona, you get, and Atletico Madrid cannot match. Atletico Madrid are preparing a new contract for him. Barcelona are preparing an offer for him. But if not by money, they no fit match wetin Arsenal dey send. But once you Arsenal no dey understand, they say this guy know all about the money. He ready to take a pay cut to go join them. You get. Lamine Yamal from Fabrizio Romano post today. Lamine they call him every day, say come and join me back. Come and join me back. Now you know the twist. Barcelona does not have Nico Williams as their priority, which was why they came out in the past and talk say we are not going for Nico. Barcelona as of today, Barcelona have Luis Diaz as their priority. Now Barcelona come put Nico Williams as a backup option. So in case Luis Diaz no work, they will go for Nico Williams. Luis Diaz already follow Barcelona for social media. All these things are reported and are in the public domain. Liverpool already don't take proactive measures. They are going for Anthony Gordon, and Newcastle are mentioning 100 million for the player. So look at this scenario. You they pursue person when they pursue you. Yeah, the people they pursue you, they snub them. Like, how does it make sense? Arsenal, we want him. The boy does not want. Let me say, no go sign for. It's a wait. Because when you look at the London Evening Standard, the last final part of the report, they say Sports State Arsenal are bidding hard for Nico Williams and add that they have made a decisive move to try and secure his services by offering a net annual salary of 9 million. Now, Williams has asked for time and wants to exhaust all options of joining Barcelona before considering other deals. Don't be say don't say no to us entirely, but someone could just calm down. You get, make him pursue them. If they no come work, he go come for us. Meanwhile, Barcelona they tell Nico Williams say you self calm down. We pursue Luis Diaz. If Luis Diaz no come work, we go come for it. Oh my God! We'll just wait. Anyhow, all this is the blue idea. I will let you know. Away from that. Okay, I think sports. Okay, we've taken this story. No need to come and be repeating the same thing. I just analyze now. So we can't hear say this Kevin De Bruyne all the time when the guy play for England, win player of the season twice. This guy no win player of the month award once. Thing shocked me as I see the thing. I was like, me and one of my friends quite discuss. I say, wow, I never saw this coming, but it did happen, sure. So Sky Sports said they can't put out this video. I watched the video. They can't analyze what Arteta they do. Say because Arteta is a big admirer of Shesko, but RB Leipzig wants over 60 million for him. The Daily Mirror are reporting that Arsenal are in active pursuits of deals for both these two players. See, if Arsenal no go sign Gyokeres because of money, that same reason will apply to Shesko. Because if you run away from money, Shesko and Gyokeres now the same fee them be. There's no excuse. So anytime making you like one, you know go like the two with that. Now I'm saying now the Watkins now go settle for, or some other name where we don't know about. Now we'll go settle for. That is just the honest truth. Or maybe ask and look say, okay, if these two people are the same amounts, we can see which one will sign. Then alternatively, this is a transfer window. You know, so we see the early days. Make I no lie for you. As time goes on, once they go close to August, clubs go shift ground. That is just the truth. clubs go shift ground. That's why most times you go see say some clubs they leave their deals close to the ending. But they know say nobody will go and do shakara again. You either sell or you don't sell. Now there's ample time to do gra, you get. But for the point of view of the fans, they don't want that type of scenario. Fans want Arsenal to do like what Liverpool is doing. Look at what it is today's date. Liverpool don't solve many problems. They don't solve them. Whoever say we get the bigger problem, never solve anyone. So that's just the true situation of things on ground. So everybody's going to play the waiting game, the long game. That's just the tactics. But make it no backfire. That be my own. If say maybe I get a better phone now, I will call her. Say Baba, Makoto Ishio, don't go do mistake, make it no backfire. We don't want to start next season without a striker. Now, we're going to get information say the next season's calendar, it will come out on the 18th. Get Wednesday, 9 a.m. So we will know who will be our first match of the season. Make it not be like this season. We say we will just we'll start with BB games, bang. They won't kill us, and injury can scatter house. So I just pray make it not be like that. So make it just be easier for us, make our stats make sense. So when the calendar comes, we'll dissect and analyze the calendar. So my dear lovers, let me give a message from one of our sponsors, Mobiles Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do give them a call. So the biggest news of the day, now in fact, is Sporting Lisbon have requested for 100 million euros for Gyokeres, which is about 86 million pounds, and Mark Bruce will be the chief editor of the Court of Side. So now they let us know all these things. So my dear Salva, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out. All right, guys. Ciao.